Ask Tom on Home Show.
Xavier from Houston, Texas is under a little pressure.
Well, actually, he's discovered low pressure, Tom, in his water, and he wonders, and he just moved into this house, so it's relatively new. He's wondering if this could be related to the problem that he's having. So he writes, my inspector stated that the water pressure is normal, about 450 pounds per square inch, and but I find my shower water pressure, especially on the second floor, is really low. I upgraded to a 2.5 gallon per minute shower head and removed the water saver, and it made no difference in pressure. I took off the shower head and ran the water, and it was only filling up about halfway. The builder is ignoring me. So, Tom, what can Xavier do to improve his water pressure?
I'm not sure what's going on. It's got to be something internal in the house. If you're getting 45 PSI, which it's not perfect, but it's passable in a house, you shouldn't have that kind of issue. And the shower heads, we always tell people check those first. But if it's through the whole second floor or the upstairs area, it's going to be something the way the house was plumbed together, whether it's a manifold. I'm not sure what the interior plumbing is. It has nothing to do with the picture we looked at. That's just a Schedule 40 pipe coming in. 45 PSI should be consistent throughout, especially if you took the shower head off and just left the neck coming out and tried to get the pressure. That should have flowed pretty strong out of that neck. So I have a feeling this is going to take a call to someone to troubleshoot it. I don't know why. Unfortunately, if the builder's not responding, I guess he'll have to pay out of pocket and have someone like Abacus or somebody else come in. But I think it's internal in the house, and I don't know what it is, and there's no way I would. But I can tell you what he's looking at is not it. And 45 is not, for the city of Houston, is not bad. 60 is ideal. Sometimes you can go higher, you can go a little lower, but if you're in that range, you should be okay.
So when you're saying the water, you should check the shower head before you buy it. What should you be checking?
I'm just saying when you find, like after the freeze, all these people found the water was fine, but the showers were just dribbling out. And so I always say, check the shower head if it's in a shower, because junk gets in there and you just clean it out and it's fine. But this is a new home. And so there could have been junk from the construction, but he did that. He even changed it out. He even took the water saver out of it. So that's not the issue. And he even took the shower head off and checked through the neck, which is that little pipe that the shower head connects to coming out of the wall. That should come out really strong. And if it's not, that means somewhere internally in the piping that he's got a restriction of some kind that's knocking it down to the upper floor. Where that is, no one will know until they troubleshoot it. It's not something that I can say, oh yeah, every house has this issue. That's not the problem.
Yeah, I've heard you say that when they plumb the house, the pipes get gradually smaller and smaller. Is that right? As you step them down as you go through the house to preserve the water pressure going through the house? Is that how that works?
It's a fixture unit sizing where the first fixture units could be a sink, a toilet, whatever the case, and you count them as you go to the end. And usually start off with 3/4 inch coming into the house, and then somewhere you'll start to drop down to a 1/2 inch, because it's a volume and pressure issue where those two have to come together, so the volume will get reduced, so you increase the pressure by reducing the size. And it's all figured out for you. You just follow a chart. The plumbing industry's been following it for years. Now, if you have a manifold system, which means every fixture is fed independently, and it has all these little valves you can shut off each fixture, which some of the newer homes have. If that's the case, then it could be in that one run or those several runs to certain areas. That would be easier to troubleshoot. I don't care much for the manifold system, but that would not be a fixture unit sizing chart. That would be a whole different type of plumbing pipe sizing issue.
You got a question about your pipes? Click on that button, that blue button right there. It says Ask Tom at HomeShowRadio.com, and you'll come here. You can fill out a form, send us your question, and Tom will answer it for you. You can send pictures and videos, whatever you want to do, because what it is, Tom loves to help, and he has us put a new one of these up every day at HomeShowRadio.com, our Facebook page, and our YouTube channel.